am Dr. Carly Purdy with DeLong Family Chiropractic, and this is our chemical combat webinar with a focus on prenatal, pregnancy, pediatric, women's health. So I am super excited to walk you through all of this and really start getting you to ask questions and know what you are being exposed to on a daily basis. And most importantly, to know that your body is designed to heal and it knows what it's doing. And we just need to sometimes remove interference from that so our body can do what it's naturally supposed to do. So before I get started, I want to hit on the fact that Dr. Brent actually last week did a chemical combat webinar, and it would be very, very important to watch that also, because there's going to be some information that I hit on that he did, but there's also going to be additional information from that. He focuses a lot on what we are eating, what we are drinking, the things that are in our home, and I'm going to focus a little bit more on what we are putting on our bodies. And really, like I said, focusing on women and kids. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to introduce myself and also Dr. Jill. So once again, I am Dr. Carly. I have been with this office for 2 years. I focus on pediatric and prenatal and also just women in general. I have a very, very passionate in my heart for women's health, whether that is hormones pre-pregnancy, during pregnancy, healing the body and postpartum, or really just kids in general. It is a big passion for me that our kids are healthier than we are. So that's what we're going to look to a little bit today with that. But I also want to talk about Dr. Jill. She is the one that I work with on a daily basis and is a huge guiding force for me. She has been in practice for around 11 years, and she focuses on prenatal and pediatric communities also. She's had over 200 hours towards her pediatric diplomat. She's Webster certified. We are both working on SOT certifications right now and multiple other certifications. On top of all that, she's an amazing mom, a business owner, and an amazing doctor. So that is who I get to be with on a daily basis, and it is such a blessing. So let's dive into this. We are going to talk about the increase in toxins. So it is not surprising to really anyone that toxins are increasing, and that comes with a host of problems. We are seeing lots of new health things develop in people in general, but really specifically in kids. They are getting sicker and sicker, and they are developing chronic diseases at earlier ages, and that has a direct correlation with the increase in toxic load. So we have to stop this. It is our job. It is our duty in life to make sure that the kids that come after us are healthier than we are. And right now, that's not a trend going in a positive direction. So things like autism, breast cancer, reproductive problems, diabetes, obesity, only to name a few, are skyrocketing right now. And that is also skyrocketing with the chemical production that we are exposed to on a daily basis. So let's jump into some really big things. The first thing is babies are being exposed to chemicals actually before they are even coming into this world. Studies have shown that 287 chemicals are actually found in baby cord blood, which is incredibly scary because that should be the most pure blood really in the entire world. And they found that 180 of those chemicals cause cancer. 217 are toxic to brain and nervous system development, and 208 of those actually cause birth defects. That is a very scary statistic to me, that all of that is happening before they even come into this world and are exposed to the things that we are exposed to on a daily basis. So if we're thinking that a newborn baby already has 287 chemicals in their body, what happens in the first week? What happens in the first 5 years? What happens in 50 years? How many chemicals are we exposed to with that? So Before we get into where all these chemicals are found, I want to look at what are indicators that we might need to detox so that our body has too many chemicals in it. So, to name a few here: bloating, headaches, digestive issues, skin reactions, fatigue, emotional outburst, focus issues, poor immune system, allergies, are all really big things that I see honestly on a daily basis. And some of these we see in adults, but a lot of these I see in kids. It's really no surprise to me that more and more kids are being diagnosed with diseases because we're seeing it. There is a reason why all those things are happening. Toxins actually affect the cell's ability to function properly. So they overload your system, and because our bodies are meant to handle a certain amount, but not to this extreme level. So we're seeing it starting to create diseases and dysfunction because our bodies simply just can't take all of that on. So where does that come into play for us is that we have to aid our body in detoxing. We have to remove these toxins. We have to stop being exposed to all these toxins because our bodies simply can't handle it anymore. And then we get things like that happening. So I talked about that we're exposed on a daily basis to things through our lotions, our clothes, our food, our laundry detergent, our soaps, bedding, water, plastics, dishware, plastic toys, medications, vaccines, and specifically for women through our menstrual products. So these things are all on a daily basis. And I want to really look at this as a lens from a baby kid aspect and then a women's aspect as well. So let's dive into the baby products. Babies actually absorb 50% more than adults do. So their skin is actually more absorbable. So all the things that we put on our bodies, they are getting a lot more of that on their bodies. So we're going to go through a couple of these and what they can cause. So the number one thing in almost everything is fragrance. And it makes your baby smell good and it really masks other smells that are going on. But it is really scary when we look at what that could cause. That can cause immune system toxicity, allergies, and organ toxicity. So allergies are super common in kiddos right now. And it's really no surprise if we start to look at ingredients as to why that is a big issue. Boric acid is another one. This is an endocrine disruptor. It is reproductive toxicity, organ system toxicity, and is actually banned in other countries. There's multiple things on this list that are banned in other countries that aren't banned in the US, unfortunately, but we have to open our eyes and we have to get serious about the fact that we have to stop exposing our kids to these things because they're in a lot of our really common products. Another thing that I want to talk about is this BHA. This is another organ system toxicity endocrine disruptor, and it's actually a possible carcinogen. Carcinogens are what cause cancer. So we are exposing a newborn baby to a possible carcinogen in some of these products. This is also one that is banned in other countries. Another big thing is flame retardants. We are putting all this on our stuff because we're afraid that it is going to be flammable, but it's actually more toxic to a child because this can cause neurological damage. It is a hormone disruptor and is a cancer causer as well. So super, super scary things that very small babies and kids are being exposed to on a daily basis. They're what we're putting on their body, and they're also absorbing it a lot more than we are. Next thing that I want to look at is toxins in women's products. So as women from a very young age, we are taught how to put on makeup, taught how to put on perfume and lotions, and now fake tanner is a really big thing. All of these things have chemicals in them though. So women apply an average of 168 chemicals every single day to their body. Women do more than men do, so we're naturally going to be exposed to more things. A couple of big ones on here is parabens. So this is thought to be in 75 to 90% of cosmetics. These have been found actually in biopsies of breast tumors. So it is no surprise that cancer is really increasing, and breast cancer is very, very common, unfortunately, and this is a direct correlation with that. Another big thing is lead. This is a metal that we are being exposed to. This is known to reduce fertility and can result in learning disabilities as well as behavioral problems. So if we're thinking about teenagers who are starting to put this on their body at a really early age, they are more likely to have fertility issues, more likely to have learning disabilities, as well as behavioral problems while going through these teenage years and being in school. So it's super, super scary and unfortunate that kids are being taught to put all these things on their bodies, but not being taught what is in all of these things. So with all of that being said, what are things that we can do? We can get adjustments. We can help aid our body in detoxing. Because like I said, we are meant to detox. We can do detox baths. We can buy detoxifying supplements, and we can also remove toxins from our diet, from what we're put on our body and what we are exposed to on a daily basis. So we are going to look at those a little bit more in detail. Like I said, I am going to talk a little bit more on women's products and products we're putting on our body, specifically for kids. But Dr. Brent talked about air purifications. He talked about ceiling fan filters, water filters, plants, buying organic and clean products through food. So I really encourage you to also watch that webinar to get that information. But let's dive into some things here. So the first one is supplements. I want to walk through some specific supplements that I recommend for kids and women in general in our office that we carry. The first one is Liver Love. It's from Earthly, which is a really amazing brand. This is safe for 2 years and older, but it can affect contractions in pregnant women and can affect milk supply. So I would not advise my pregnant mamas or my breastfeeding mamas to use this, but it is amazing because it's going to promote liver health through detoxing and proper function. It can be used for women who are having weight gain, fatigue, bloating, nausea, acne, poor sleep habits. Those are all really big signs of liver congestion. And we know that our liver is our filtration system for our whole body. So it makes sense if your filter is backed up and congested, that your body's not going to be able to properly function with that. So very important that we are clearing our liver and making sure that it can filter to really help the rest of the body. Another big thing through Earthly is vaccine detox. This is safe for babies 1 and older, but once again, it can affect contractions and milk supply. So Liver Love and vaccine detox, I don't recommend for pregnant mamas or my breastfeeding moms. This one was designed to help the gut and immune system post-vaccination, full of a lot of great ingredients that actually bind to and detox heavy metals from the body while supporting the liver and the gut and the immune system. So it can help promote energy levels, help with gut disruption, and really just post-vaccination detoxing. This can also be used for people who don't have vaccines as well, because we are exposed to heavy metals on a daily basis. And then the last one from Earthly that I want to talk about is lymphatic cream. This is something that we have been carrying in the office recently, and it has been really flying off the shelves. It is safe for 6 months and older and safe for pregnancy and breastfeeding. So huge win there. This one is full of anti-inflammatory ingredients, and it really helps aid your lymphatic system if it's congested and needs to drain. So it can help detox, reduce soreness, improve overall wellness. Another big thing is it is really great for ear infections, to really get that fluid moving out of the ears and draining how it's supposed to. So really, really great one. And those are all available in the office. Next brand that I love is BioRay. This is a specific kid brand, and all of these, there's multiple of them, they contain natural detox factors, but these are just 3 specific ones that I want to hit on. The first one is Calm. It calms. So it helps nourishing the liver and the adrenal system. So it can help balance mood and really restore emotional balance. The next one is focus. This supports cognitive function, clarity. So it helps a lot with like the brain fog, lack of energy, kids who can't focus in school. So it's super common for parents to come in right before school starts to get this one to really just help aid their kids in detoxifying from the summer and focusing at the beginning of the school year. The last one here is called Happy. It can help remove unwanted organisms in their body, decrease unreasonable anger, irritability, reduces stress. So all really three great ones, and they all help bind to and remove toxins like heavy metals and chemicals from the body. And this brand is really great because it is gluten-free, it is soy-free, dairy-free, nut-free, and vegan. So even kiddos who do have some of those allergies can use these. And then the last thing on here is a detox bath. So I always encourage detox baths because, like I said, we are exposed constantly to things, and every once in a while we need to help get rid of things on a big global level. So on my personal doctor page and then our office Instagram, which at the end I will show those, we have some recipes for a detox bath, but you can always send us a text message, send us a message through really any of our social medias, and we can send you that detox recipe. And the next thing that I want to talk about is adjustments. So I'm a chiropractor, obviously. Adjustments are a very big part of my world. And how our body works is that we take in stresses on a daily basis, and our body is able to adapt to those stresses. But when the body gets too much stress, it will actually cause subluxations, which can decrease the function of the body. So the function being detoxing can be a chiropractic issue because we are naturally meant to be functioning and detoxing, but if something is being interfered with, it might not be able to work at that 100%. So we sometimes overload our bodies and can't keep up with all of that, and that creates that dysfunction and disease. So there's multiple organs and systems in our body, like the liver, the kidneys, our respiratory system, our digestive system, our lymphatic system, that are all part of the detoxifying process. So I want to go through each of those a little bit here. The liver, we've talked about it. It is a central player in this process. It transforms toxins into water-soluble compounds, and it really helps detox. So it makes the body able to excrete all of those toxins. The kidneys filter waste products and get rid of them through urine. The respiratory system helps expel gases during exhalation through sneezing, getting rid of things. And then our digestive system breaks down things that can't be ingested, and it secretes through liver and really helps just removal of that waste. So why is that all important in our chiropractic world? Is because our nervous system controls these things. It controls the lungs, it controls the heart, it controls the liver, it controls the kidneys. So if we are not functioning 100% through those organ systems, there's no way our body can be detoxifying how it's supposed to. So through adjustments, we are actually helping remove interference to let the body do what it's naturally supposed to do. So that is a big part of why we do what we do, is because we truly believe that our body is meant to function at 100%. But because of the world we live in, that doesn't always get to happen because we have traumas and we have toxins and we have emotional stresses going on, which can create all of this dysfunction in here. So next thing that I want to talk about are things that we recommend. So big question is, well, what can I do then? What can I use on my body? What can I have being put on my baby that is actually okay? So next door to our office, we have an amazing store called Max Mamas. They are very clean, organic, toxic-free products, and they have everything from clothes to deodorants to soap to cloth diapers. Really, if there's anything you can think in the pregnancy, postpartum, kid world, it is over there. So please, please, please use it as a resource for you. They are amazing. They're very educated, and they have really anything that you could need. So all these things, minus a couple that we're going to talk about, are actually over at that store, and they do a really great job of having different options. They have something called good, better, best options. Good would be kind of our base level. Better would be one step above, and then the best options are going to be the most clean ingredients. So Earthly, they carry it as long, and we do as well. They have tinctures, lotions, balms, and soaps. Earth Mama is all personal care. So we're thinking sunscreen, we're thinking soap, we are thinking teas, we are thinking deodorants, anything that you're really putting on your body. Sunscreen is a really, really big one with summer coming up, that I encourage you to look at the ingredients and really start to get ones that are cleaner for you and your kiddos. Charlie's soap is another great one that they carry. That's what I use at home. It is all your soaps. So from your dishwasher to your clothes to what you are putting on your hands, it's a really great option. And then the Bamboo Nature, this is wipes and diapers. So Max Mamas actually recently did a live with Dr. Jill about diapers, all things that are diapers. So I encourage you to go to Max Mama's Facebook page, because they talk about diapers and the different options with that. But they carry wipes and diapers that are disposable, but they also carry cloth diapers. So I really encourage you to look more into that as well. Another one is called Tampon Tribe. They have tampons, menstrual cups, pads, periods, underwear, all really, really great things with that. And then there's two makeup brands that I want to talk about. One of them is called 100% Pure. They have makeup, lotion, face wash, moisturizer, shampoo, and conditioner. Anything that you can kind of think of in the women's world, they carry it. And like it says, 100% pure. So very clean, organic ingredients. If you are going to put things on your face, we have to make sure that they are clean for your face and that you're not exposing yourself to toxins on a daily basis. And then Well People is the last one. This is once again makeup, just like 100% Pure. The amazing thing about this is actually Target carries it now. So if you don't want to order things online, go to Target, look into this brand. I actually didn't know that they carried it there, so we've just been ordering it, but they have it at Target, which is super, super awesome that bigger stores are starting to get things like this. So I know this can all be a lot, so I want to hit on some takeaways. So final tips and takeaways: get adjusted. Please aid your body in its natural ability to detox and really the adaptability of toxic stress. Second one is replace toxic items. So switch out products to clean and organic ones. I know it can be a lot, but do easy thing first. You can do your soaps, your dishware, your cleaning products. If you're already buying it, you might as well buy it clean. So, and then another big thing here is educate yourself and read ingredients and materials. I want to aid you in this. I want to be your leader in this world, but we have to take it upon ourselves to start educating ourselves as well. And then the last one is detox. So through supplements, detox baths, adjustments, all really great things of aiding your body in this detox process. And then the big kind of final thing of this is it is not always easy to jump into this world, but it is very simple. Less ingredients are better. So read things, look into them, know what you are putting on your body, and know what you are putting on your kiddo's body as well. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope that it gets your mind asking the right questions. We deserve better, and our future generations deserve better as well. So we have tools and resources to spark change, but we just have to start doing it. So please reach out to us if you have any questions. We'd love to chat and educate you, our patients, and even just our community about things, so you can be a better resource for yourselves, but for your families as well. So last slide here, I included Dr. Jill's email and Instagram and mine as well. This Instagram of mine has that detox recipe on it for a detox bath. And then I also included over here Max Mama's address, because I really, really encourage you guys to go over there, look around, see what they can be a resource for you. So glad to talk with you guys today, and I look forward to many more of these. Thank you.